South Park has hundreds of amazing episodes, but one that stands out amongst the rest is Make Love Not Warcraft, and for so many reasons. First, it's just hilarious, which is true for a lot of South Park episodes, but this one in particular is special. Unlike other episodes that lean heavily on offensive, gross shock humor, this episode is simply ridiculous in the best way possible. Just the threat and the boys' solution to it? Hilarious. Sure, there is that one moment, but it illustrates the extreme lengths required for victory, thus serving an important purpose. And I just love this episode's tone. Typically, South Park episodes fall into one of three categories. There's science fiction where Stan, Kenny, Kyle, and Cartman face off against some supernatural force that sometimes even threatens the world. Think the guinea pigs in the pan flute saga with Craig, It Hits the Fan where the boys cure a mythical curse. Hell, the Coon and Friends trilogy has the Dark Lord Cthulhu. These have major stakes, unlike episodes where the young boys just act like young boys, which is much simpler in comparison. We're talking like Margarine with the boys trying to get the future telling device, Jimmy's Super School News. These are basically raunchy Peanuts episodes where the boys' naivety creates funny moments. And last and arguably least is Randy, which features Randy just being Randy. These episodes have become more common as Matt Stone and Trey Parker age and stop relating to the current generation of children. Make Love Not Warcraft is great because it perfectly blends all of these different episode types together into one amazing story. I mean, it's just kids being kids playing video games, but then this almost mythical threat appears and threatens to take away their world of Warcraft. And this threat is so powerful that it's killing admins and bending the rules of the game. It presents these incredibly high stakes, but it's just a game. This juxtaposition is funny and fits with the South Park theme perfectly. And then there's Randy, but here he's used as a spice, not the main dish. This episode really does feature the best and funniest qualities of Randy, such as him latching on to the current trend, being way over emotional, committing random acts of violence, and just his ability to take things way too far. Plus, it's great seeing so many other characters, even if it's brief. The scene where Cartman gathers all the boys to attack the one who has no life was great. It really highlights the other characters' funny and unique quirks. There's Tweak freaking out, "Oh Jesus, I'm burning!" Clyde being a jerk, and then what's more Butters than Hello Kitty Island Adventure? Just genius on every level. So we've covered Make Love Not Warcraft's episode type, the characters. Next, let's talk about the most important thing, the humor. This episode is packed full of different types of humor from start to finish. There's physical humor, visual jokes, clever wordplay. Despite 100+ personal viewings, I'm still yucking it up. I'm not gonna sit here and dissect every joke, but some of my favorites include the final line,
"Now we can finally play the game."
Just the nonchalant delivery is perfect. The Live to Win montage, again, something so silly is taken so seriously. And then just the fat, greasy version of Stan, Kenny, Kyle, and Cartman. I mean, they really do just look like adorable wumps. But any comedian can just string a bunch of jokes together for 22 minutes. It takes a skilled writer to weave all these jokes together in a way that actually tells an engaging story full of ups and downs and with a beginning, middle, and end. I mean, this isn't Family Guy.
You think it's bad?
We don't need to go over every single story beat. If you haven't seen this episode, then why are you watching this video? Head over to southparkstudios.com where you can watch this episode for free right now. I'll be waiting. For the rest of us, we know how tight Make Love Not Warcraft is. The villain is established right away, the boys answer to a call to action, fail, but double down, and then when all hope is lost, Randy delivers the Sword of 1,000 Truths to Stan, and then Cartman performs the killing blow. And then of course,
"Now we can finally play the game."
Make Love Not Warcraft has absolutely no filler. The only way to sum up this episode is amazing. What are your thoughts on South Park's Make Love Not Warcraft? Let me know in the comments below.